My name is Jonathan Nevill and I'm speaking to you from Australia. Today's short video is about marketing, and I'm going to start off by talking about young girls and makeup. Now, in Australia, most young girls have a lot of natural beauty, but it's in the interest of a huge industry to persuade these young girls, and it's important to get them young, that way they'll be consumers throughout their whole life. It's very important that this huge industry which is out there, it's an enormous industry, global, it's multi-trillion dollars, it's generating all sorts of products which you don't need, like face powder and false eyelashes and lipstick, all sorts of things beyond that too. Now, this industry is ultimately run by a few hugely rich men mainly, very few women. But it's in the interest of this industry to suck you in as a young girl, to persuade you that you need to wear makeup. And if they get you while you're young, you'll be wearing it all your life. Now, the point I'm making is that because most young girls here in Australia have a lot of natural beauty, all they are doing by applying lipstick, by applying eyeshadow, by applying false eyelashes, they are making themselves look worse. Now, a few girls realise this, and I should say that I grew up with two sisters who never wore makeup, and as you can imagine, they set a model for me of what a girl should look like and be. Now, there's a fashion here in Australia, and I guess elsewhere. If a girl's getting married, it doesn't really matter whether she's 25 or 35 or 45, it's expected, her friends will expect her to employ a makeup artist. Now, one of my friends quite a few years ago now was so plastered with makeup, she looked unrecognisable, an absolute clown. She made herself look much worse than she normally looks, and yet she thought it was the right thing to do. So girls, don't get hooked in to artificially consuming these products which are in the end not going to benefit you. In fact, some cheap lipsticks from China at the moment, they contain lead. I'm only talking about Australia, I don't know about other countries. But if you get sucked in to imagining that you can be prettier with all this stuff, you are being conned. It is a trick. It's the oldest scam in the world. Okay, now I want to say another thing about marketing in general. If you go into a supermarket in Australia, let's say to buy a weed killer, and in fact I've done this just this last week, you can buy exactly the same product, and it's there on the label in Australia, whatever it is, glyphosate at 20 milligrams per litre. Now, if you buy the product which is on eye level, the shelf on eye level, you'll pay twice the price of exactly the same product which is not on eye level, it's down at the bottom shelf. And look, it's the same with chemist products. So if you walk into a supermarket or a chemist in Australia, you want to buy a painkiller, or something to lower your blood pressure, be very careful. Have a good look around the shelves, and especially the shelves that are lower down that you don't immediately see. And you'll find a huge difference in price of exactly the same product, right? Here we are. It's written there. That's what's in it. Paracetamol, 500 milligram. Okay, well, I've done my complaining about the industrial consumer complex and how they control the whole world. Look, if they could get men to wear lipstick and makeup, they would. They haven't been able to do that yet, so they're concentrating on men's perfume, persuading men that they're going to be sexier if they're wearing a certain smell. But just like women, it's rubbish. Don't fall for it. Don't get sucked in by the industrial consumer complex. All right, I'll see you at the next video.